everyone. Welcome to my show. I'm Jayati Sengupta, and this is the Enchanted Story Garden. Every time I come and meet you, a new story flower blooms, and we talk all about it. Today, the name of the story is Ruby's Dream Shop. All of you have dreams, right? One dream is when you sleep at night, another one is something that you really, really want. Well, we're going to see which one was working for Ruby. And I'm sure you want to know how we came about with this title. Ruby is eager for you to know about her story. Ruby's parents owned a cute shop at the far end of Dolphin Street, next to the big ice cream shop. They lived in a very small little town. Ruby loved to play with these toys in the shop. She gave them names, she put them on the shelf, she dusted them, and when they got sold, she would even make some farewell presents for them. She absolutely spent a lot of time from her childhood playing with all these toys. Then, one ice cold morning, her little dreamland of toys crashed around her. The store alarm began to ring, and Daddy, Mommy, and Ruby rushed to the store, which was about 3 houses down the street. What they saw was so shocking. Ruby just could not take it. She burst into tears. There was water just about everywhere. The walls were crashing. The water was coming right into the street. There was water even far down on the street. Ruby could not even go in because there was a chance that she would be carried off by the stream of water. Her very, very favorite toys were all on the street, all floating in the water, and she was so very sad. That night, Ruby's parents met in their house to see what they could do. They could not save anything from the store, so everything would have to be rebuilt. Now, Ruby didn't know what the adults were talking about, but she went to bed knowing that they would surely come up with something that could be done. Life went on as usual, and Ruby went to school, did her things, and then one day, after school, Mommy and Daddy came to pick her up. She was usually using the school bus. She was wondering what happened, but Daddy and Mommy were both smiling, so everything must have been okay. Then she saw, instead of going home, Mommy and Daddy were going towards the new renovated downtown. Everything was sparkling, the new shops were all open. Oh my God, she had not been in this part of town for a long time since their shop broke down. She was all excited. The lights twinkled and kind of called her, "Come on in, come on in." Well, at least she knew that they were not going shopping. They were going somewhere. She asked Mommy several times, but Mommy did not even give her a hint. "Just wait, Ruby," she said. Daddy turned into a small street and stopped in front of a colorful 2-storied house. It was so sparkling and so beautiful. Ruby was wondering, this looks so much like a toy shop. It's like a dreamland. Sure enough, what did Daddy say? "Hello, Ruby. This is our new shop." The excitement in his voice was astounding. He was so excited, Mommy was excited, and so was Ruby. Ruby started to look around and she saw the sign right behind, right behind her. The shop was ready. There were still some boxes waiting outside for them to be unpacked. And Ruby thought of where she could put all these things. While she was looking at the toys, all some new things that had come in, she just did not know what to do. She was so very excited. She jumped around, she skipped around, she ran around, but finally, the icing on the cake was coming. Daddy called her and said, "Ruby, come here." Her heart was pounding. What did Daddy have in mind? Daddy made her stand by the door. And what do you think he gave her? He gave her a key. And the key actually had fallen down, so Ruby had to pick it up because she didn't know what it was. What? Here is the brass key. Daddy, I found it. Daddy handed it to her and said, "Well, Ruby, I want you to go and open the door so that we can all go in." Ruby just could not even keep her excitement. Her heart was beating. Everything was just going crazy. She went in, she opened the door, and the new store was opened. Mommy and Daddy and Ruby hugged each other. They were so happy because this was their dreamland toy shop. It was Ruby's dream to have a beautiful store like this right here in downtown. And so did Mommy and Daddy's. So now they've got their dream shop. Well, guys, you learned a lesson, didn't you? Because all of us have problems that we have to solve. Sometimes it makes us very sad when we have a problem, but finally, it's a great pleasure when you can get over it. I would like you to grab a paper and write or draw about a time when you had a problem just like Ruby. Anything in the classroom, in the playground, at home, with the family, and what did you do to resolve it, and how was it settled? I'm sure you have a lot of great ideas. Well, write it down to make your own story. And don't forget to draw your pictures. So today we are saying goodbye. Goodbye from Ruby and goodbye from me. Thank you.